Hey, welcome back to the channel. I'm Chantel. So in this last video, I took you on a tour of this villa that I am doing a makeover for and showed you some of the plans and some of the work that we had started. And since that last video, so much has happened. We've done so much that I just want to give you a quick whistle-stop tour of the progress. Okay, so first up, we're going to go through all the stuff that's been painted. So in the lounge space, I am working on a wall, wanting to make it into a textured kind of rusty, burnt orangey terracotta look. But obviously this is a hot mess. And it's really because I started with a white background. So what I realized is that I have to go over it and I have to start with a bit of a more even, darker foundation. So I'm using a colour, applying that onto the colour which I really want. And even though it does look messy, you can see that it looks different. It's kind of a little bit more cohesive. So it's given me something to work on. And I've got my little paint station here with my selection of paints. So what I'm going to do now is use this base and add to that. So I'm mixing a couple of colours, the colour that I've used on the wall, as well as a burnt orange colour and a bit of grey that I have. I'm going to mix those together and I'm hoping that this is going to give me the colour that I want, because I'm spending too much time on this one wall. The result is much better. This is what it looks like, and to be honest, I did go over it a couple of times just to get the exact texture that I wanted, but I really love it. I love the movement in the wall, I love the texture. I really don't like plain bland walls, so this is exactly what I was looking for, just to give me something interesting, and it's a lovely colour. The plan here though is that back wall there, I want to add a contrasting colour. So this is what you'll see as soon as you walk in, and you see that kind of burnt orange there, but I want to be able to have a colour at the back wall that really pops against that orange, burnt orange colour. And this is the colour that I'm going for. It doesn't look like it here, but it's kind of a teal, a really nice teal colour, and look at that contrast, it's absolutely beautiful. So I'm just going to apply that, do this wall, and yeah, hopefully it comes together as I plan for it to. We'll come back to this at the end and you can see how it looks. Okay, so this is the concept board for the ensuite bathrooms. So currently the bathrooms are pretty narrow, there's nothing special about them, so I want to add some impact, and I'm going for this bold pink and black design. Bathrooms in short-term rentals are so important. It's one of the first spaces that people go to when they look around, so it's really important that they leave a positive first impression and really set the tone for the rest of the stay. So we're going bold. This is how the back wall, the accent back wall, is looking. I'm going to add some plants to this and then add the pink walls and bring it all together within the next couple of weeks. This actually needs another coat of paint, but I'm just showing you where we're up to. Alright, moving on. I'm painting the front door a really warm, I'm going to call it spice red. It's like an earthy red. I was going to go for a pink colour, but then when I opened the door and I saw that rust, that burnt orange rusty colour, and then that teal, I really felt like it didn't go. It all needs to align to me. So when you walk in, you know, what you're seeing at the door needs to align to what you see inside. And I definitely felt like this colour was a much better match. It really works well with that rust and that teal. Again, I'll show you at the end, but this is what the door is looking. Love, love, love this colour. Alright, the next job that we got into was this wall. I really felt like these subway tiles were letting the side down, especially now that we've got this really warm colour inside the space. So I decided that I was going to paint them. We are on a limited budget for this renovation. It's about, I'm going to say 6,000 Australian dollars, which would be about 4,000 US. So we really have to work with what we have. So I've got this epoxy paint. You basically mix the paint with a hardener and some thinning agents. It's a specialized tile paint, and mix everything together. And then when you apply that, it produces this really like thick paint that hardens up. It allows you to wash the walls, wipe them down, and you can even use them on the floor. So this really is a godsend because there is no way we had the budget to be able to replace these tiles. So my intention is definitely not to paint the whole place myself. I do have some guys, here they are on their break, here to help, but I really do like to do the specialised stuff myself. Alright, so next up, we're on our way to the shop. If you look at this little cute pile. And we have so much stuff to get. I'm looking for bedside tables, I'm looking for a chair for the corner for that teal wall, I'm looking for a sofa, I'm looking for everything really. I need so much stuff. One of the things though that really took me away, I was looking for a chair for one of the bedrooms, and I walked into this workshop where the guys were making the chairs, and I love that. I just love being able to watch the artisans in Bali do their thing. They are so talented, and it really just makes you appreciate the furniture when you see where it's come from, that it's handmade. It's not, a lot of the times it's not this mass production. It's just so beautiful. So I'm also looking for rugs. So I've come to my beloved store to look for some rugs, and yeah, everything really is coming together in terms of what I need. So as I said, one of the things that I do need is a sofa. I'm going to make that dining space into a cozy little lounge area, and I need a really small sofa to fit in. So I've come to this place in Denpasar, and it's a family-run business, and they make custom-made sofas, and they have like a choice of, I don't know, maybe 20 different designs, and you can go and choose your design what you want, and also choose your fabric, and then it takes maybe a week up to 2 weeks for it to be made. So that was fascinating. I also got to see them at work. I didn't record that because they looked a bit bummed out by me recording, but yeah. Also, I need some fabric because I'm going for a really textured look, and I just want loads of different fabrics. Fabrics as froze, fabrics on the wall. So I've come to Denpasar, and I've never been to this street before, but it is amazing. It's a whole massive long street that's filled with furniture shops from start to end, and all sorts of rich, different types of furniture as well. So I've come into this store because they've got a really good range, and I'm looking for, like I said, material to throw over the bed and for the walls as well. And this is quite a budget-friendly way of doing it, because sometimes when you go to stores for specialised bed throws, they're really expensive. So if you can find a way of doing that a little bit differently, it always helps. Another thing I'm looking for is a coffee table. So this is my beloved go-to store for timber furniture, and they already have a piece kind of made up. It just needs cleaning up. That's perfect for the space that I want. Not too big, not too small, a really nice unique cut, and I'm just gonna take it because I think it's definitely gonna work for what I want. Next on the shopping list is lighting and pendants specifically. I really want to change the pendants that we have currently. And then I find this shelf unexpectedly. I was looking for a shelf, did not in my wildest dreams think that I would find something like this. I absolutely love it. And that shelf is going to go in a corner with this beautiful chair that I found. It's going to be like a reading corner, a cute space to sit back and kick back and read some books. Alright, so I'm having some blinds made because this is kind of an indoor-outdoor open villa, but I want the option of being able to have it closed up when people want it to be closed up at night time or when it's raining. So I've had some blinds made, and here the guys are installing them. This is what they look like from the outside. They are bamboo blinds and they have a beautiful warm look to them. But you can also shut them down and have that privacy. And here we had some excess bamboo blinds. Well, actually it was a mistake in the measurement, and we just used them to close off these open cupboards and just makes them look a bit more finished and polished. These are the new pendants that I chose. I think they look a lot more classy than the ones that were there before. And we're also getting this wall wired for a new TV. This is the TV that arrived on the back of a bike. In Bali, everything comes by bike. It's so fascinating. I still have so many unfinished jobs, so many jobs that have still not even been started, but I've been dying to complete at least one space. And this is the space. This is the teal wall that I had started painted earlier, with that beautiful chair, with that stunning bookshelf, and it's just going to be a cozy little space that you can sit out with a view out to that rice field and chill. It has a really warm global aesthetic, which is what I want to go for throughout the whole villa. So glad that I've been able to finish this one space to carry on. Alright, so join us next time as we continue on this project. I do hope that you've enjoyed the video. Let us know what you think about it in the comments below. And until next time, catch you soon.